never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back while I'm on a one-way track. Now I know.
Con á. Con.
Can't turn the tide. Let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide and bury yourself beneath the stone. Somebody told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone can use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to worry. Somebody's waiting down the line. Pick up the pieces. Hey, you'll be alright. I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across the fields. Let me take a breath. Let me be a part of something real. Someone said it's better when perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. Somebody needed is open for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes. You've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere we go is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
좋아.
어떻게 보시나요? 일부러 요런 사이즈가 포기해? 너무 힘들어. 코스를 점점 봐. 점점 나중에 이동통 떨어져. 먹고 싶어도 안 했어.